Welcome, Black Knights, to the Knights at the Round Table, Episode 2. This is sponsored by Music Tech Soda. I am your host, Zay Ediagbonya, and we're here with...
Mr. Williams, or J. Willy.
Yeah. So...
Good to be here.
I'm so glad you're here too. I'm so glad you can make it. So how did you get into teaching?
Honestly, I started teaching so I could coach football.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm a big football fan. I played football in high school, and I really wanted to coach it, and that was the easiest way to get a job, especially teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So, I coached football for like 4 years, and didn't think it wasn't what I was passionate about. Turned out that I liked being in the classroom more than being on the field. So quit coaching, and now I'm just solely focused on teaching.
That is pretty cool. I actually wanted to play football, but that's for another time. So who were you before you became a teacher?
I was trying to figure out myself, I guess. I went through a lot of ups and downs in life. I graduated college. I worked retail at Best Buy for 3 years selling cell phones. I had no ambition, no goals, no plans. So before I was a teacher, not the best. Yeah.
I know that's right. Sometimes, it's like that in life. For all of those out there that you don't know what to do, it's okay. Take your time.
Right. Don't give up on your dreams.
Exactly. Don't give up. So what is your favorite teaching experience like overall, like ever?
Oh, ever. I think that my favorite experiences have been this year. And being at Central in general, I've had the best classes. I've had the best students, the best times. The pep rally for me was top 3 moments of my career. I got to put on the mask and do Juice World and get the whole crowd going. And to me, that was awesome, especially because I won. Shout out 11th grade, shout out juniors, let's go. Yeah, so that was a really cool moment. But in the classroom, when you see kids and they get that aha moment, you're like, all right, I did something. That's really cool. And I see that a lot more here than I have at my other schools.
That's really inspiring. You're starting to make me want to become a teacher. Oh, my gosh.
It's
I'm going to have to
job,
change my career plan. So now that you've said your favorite teaching experience, what's your least favorite?
So being a teacher, you got to deal with a lot of really just sad moments. A lot of students have come to me with some really personal and deep experiences that maybe I can't relate to, or I don't know how to help. But to me, that's probably the worst part of it is seeing how so many kids every day you seem like everything's fine, and then just buried deep underneath them, it's all this anger or sadness, depression, anxiety. It all comes out, and then being a teacher, sometimes you got to deal with that, and that's who I am as a teacher. Building relationships with students to where they feel like they can trust me and talk to me about that stuff. So it's like good and bad in a way. But that would be my bad thing is you just see how really people are going through it, and they just really keep it like locked in and hidden. And I'm just glad that if it's not me, that hopefully there's somebody in their life that they can talk to and work out what's going on with them.
That's so nice of you. Yeah, that's really nice of you. Come to J. Willy.
Door's always open.
So, what inspires you to keep going, like to keep teaching?
Y'all, I mean, my students every day. There's no other benefit other than seeing the joy. Like when you give a test and you see the excitement of, I got a 90 or 100 or whatever the score is, it just go nuts, right? That's really cool. Y'all make it completely relevant for me. If you guys didn't engage in the way that you did, my job would be boring. So the students 100% make me want to keep coming back and doing the things that I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I used to be in your class.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, like you were like one of my favorite teachers because like it was so awesome being taught by you and stuff. Like,
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, like it was the best. But who do you look up to?
That's a great question. When I was younger, I would always say my dad was my hero. And as our relationships have developed, as I've gotten older, maybe that shifted a little bit. But I gotta throw it back to my dad as being the guy who raised me to be the man that I am today. Maybe didn't do it in the best of ways, but I can see through that and understand at the end of the day it was all about love. He just wanted the best for me no matter what. So yeah, I guess my dad for sure.
That's really nice. That's cool. I also look up to my dad too, because the way he deals with situations and the way he just he doesn't get angry. Like if he gets mad, he'll just tell you like why he's upset, and then he'll tell you how to fix it and be better instead of like blowing up in your face or whatnot. That's why. Like, I love my dad for that. That's why he's my hero, too.
I love that, man.
Yeah, I understand.
That kind of leads me, like, one little piece before we move on. But, like, I have shifted the way that I teach. I try my absolute best to not get angry. I don't yell in class. And just get to the bottom of, like, what's actually going on. So, like, your dad and I, we sound very similar in our approach, like, today. So that's awesome that you've got that in your life, and that makes me really happy for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So what is most important to you? Like, what do you value the most?
What do I value the most?
Mm-hmm.
Super broad question, man. Knowledge, I guess, the pursuit of knowledge. I tell my students that knowledge is power. And then I apply that as, like, knowledge isn't just book smart. It's not going to school. It's about having, knowledge could be anything. And the more of it you have, the more powerful you're going to be in life and the more successful you'll be. So I guess the pursuit of knowledge would be that.
Okay.
Kind of a nerd answer, I know. Wah, wah, wah.
No, but that's okay because I really like what you said in the beginning there. Knowledge is power. You put that in my affirmations every morning. Yeah. Because like you said, the more knowledge you have, the more it'll bring you
exactly.
in life. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never know. It could more people can be introduced into your life that have different types of backgrounds and stuff like that. And so, like, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah, word. Yeah. So what are your opinions on the direction of school? Like, how would you change things? Like, if you had to.
Common sense stuff. You could ask any teacher this. Maybe not everyone will agree, but I think that we do things backwards sometimes. If it makes sense, then we don't do it. And that's, like, broadly applied. I don't know, man. There's a few things that would change, but I feel like the direction we're going in, it works, I guess. I don't want to get too deep into that, man, because I could go all day about that.
Well, that's completely okay.
What would you change?
What would I change? Well, if I could change something, actually, I really wouldn't know. For real, because I don't know. I come to school, I meet up with my friends.
Right? It's a tough question.
Yeah, I do my music, I do my work, and then I go home or go to work. Like, I don't know. If I had to change something, it would probably be lunch because I like to eat.
Fair. Our lunches. I had school lunch today. Ugh.
Yeah, I would.
So,
I would love to change that. But what influenced your pep rally in Orange, which was pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, that song to me, I mean, it hits on a whole new, like a whole different level for me. It absolutely resonates with my life and what I've gone through with relationships and stuff like that. So, I know that song is such a vibe. If I play it at any class, like the whole class is going to sing along. And so the idea was that I wanted to get the crowd involved. And to me, that was the perfect, cleanest song to play that I knew the crowd would go wild. And it's like RIP, Juice WRLD, right? Too soon, all that. But I think that at the end of the day, it was the right choice. And I mean, y'all saw it. It was awesome. It was such a vibe. So
Yeah, actually, well, I heard that it was a pretty cool performance, but I wasn't there, unfortunately. I
Okay.
really wanted to stay. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted to stay. I didn't even know that she was gonna be in it. But if I got to stay, I bet, like, oh my gosh, I would like post like every 3 seconds on my story, like, you know.
yeah, I'll show you the videos. No big deal.
Oh, W, thank you.
Yeah.
So you said you wore a mask. What mask and why that mask?
All right, so the whole idea was the Masked Singer. We wanted to hide our identities and have you guys guess who we were. And my mask was an LED like face mask that you could change. And I went out with a sad face originally, right? At the end of the day, it's a sad song, kind of. And I just wanted to invoke those emotions of how I felt and how what the song meant to me. And then when we came back on after the performance, when I heard the crowd, I switched it to a heart. Right, I wanted to show my appreciation to the crowd. And I want to let them know that I love them, and I was thankful to even be in that position. So, but it was pretty cool with the LED lights. Like, who is this guy? Nobody knows. And as soon as I walked out there, my name's being yelled. Everybody knew immediately. So,
Yeah.
surprise.
As you can tell, Jay Willy's widely loved around the school. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But how was the preparation for the event like?
So I knew about it for 3.5 weeks. Before y'all even came into school, I knew what was going on, and I had to keep it secret, so that was really hard. I wanted to tell everybody, but I couldn't do that. I listened to the song every day, every morning. I practiced in the mirror. Well, kind of weird, but I did that in the car. I was singing my heart out and really just getting into it and thinking about what the crowd's going to do and what I can do to influence the crowd. And so literally 3.5 weeks of me singing it every day, making sure I know every word to the T. Whoops.
Yeah, no, it's okay. See, you said you had to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
See, me, like, those of you that know me, I would not keep it a secret. I would tell everyone. Like,
That was hard.
I have a loud mouth. But how do you feel about winning that?
It was awesome. That's literally the best. It was such a cool feeling. After everybody performed, I kind of already knew how the crowd was going to go. But when I'm out there and, they call my name or, DJ Liddy in the City, something like that, the crowd went nuts and, just threw up the number one like I knew it went down. But it was great, and I was thankful for all the support and all the love right there, for sure.
I bet you felt good about that one.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
Yeah. So
shaking.
Why specifically? You say you chose Juice WRLD. Why specifically did you choose Juice WRLD in the specific song that you played?
Again, it was about past relationships and past emotions that I felt in Juice WRLD. Like hearing that song and listening to that song, I won't say it necessarily always helped me get through it, but it always made me feel better. And it kind of brings me back to like riding in the car with my boys, when that song comes on, like everybody stops talking and we just all sing along. And so like I had to pick that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember with me and my brother, we used to do the same. Like he would always ask my mom, can you set up his phone to the Bluetooth? And I'm like, oh my gosh, here you go with the same song again.
Connect to the aux.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I was always singing with him because I liked the song. So
yeah, for
sure. So you have tattoos, like.
Yeah, I got a few tattoos.
So like, what made you get those?
So both of my tattoos have they have meaning and value to me. My first tattoo, it's Roman numerals for 390. And a lot of people don't know about my journey. I used to weigh 390 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. So, after the weight loss and everything, when I was at a pretty good weight, I got this tatted on myself to remind myself to stay true to who I am, where I've been, understand that I don't ever want to go back to that, and to remain having that healthy lifestyle that I've maintained now for 10 years. So
wow.
And the other one is pretty nerdy to some people, but I have the preamble to the Constitution tatted on my arm, right? A constant reminder of just some core values of our country. Teaching U.S. history, a lot of people forget like simple stuff. And my favorite line is, in order to form a more perfect union, understanding that nobody's perfect, no country's perfect, but if our founding fathers wanted to establish it as a more perfect, right, that means we're always going to continue to be better, right? And I think that if we really look at our country and its history, it shows how we've gone from point A to point B, and point B is a lot better than point A, right? So that's kind of my motivation in getting that one.
That's true. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That you came from where you've been. Like, that's very inspiring. Like,
yeah,
for all those that are like struggling, that see you, I hope that'll give them like a boost of motivation, because it sure did give me a boost of motivation. It makes me like want to go all out, like keep going with what I'm doing.
Look, man, anything we do in life, if you put your mind to it, you can make it happen in some way, shape, or form. I believe that.
Okay. Well, this is the freestyle segment, so we're gonna start freestyling. So are you ready, Jay Willikers?
I'm not as ready as I can be, Uh-oh.
No word. Well, I'm ready. I'm down. You down. If I'm down, I'm ready to go. So,
yo, what page are we starting on?
We started from 1, right?
1 to 17?
We started from 1. Yeah, we ready.
Yeah, llama, red pajama, reads a story with his mama. Mama kisses baby's hair. Mama llama goes downstairs. Llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama. Baby llama wants a drink. Mama's at the sink. Llama, red pajama, calls down to his little mama. Mama says she'll be up soon. Baby llama turns up the tune. Whoops. Yeah, llama, red pajama, waiting for his mama, waiting for his mama. Yo, mama isn't coming yet. Baby llama starts to fret. Llama, red pajama. Yo, whimper softly for his mama. Mama llama hears a phone ring, yeah. Baby llama starts to moan. Yeah. Llama, red pajama, listens quiet for his mama. What is mama llama doing? Baby llama starts boo-hoo-ooing. Yeah. Llama, red pajama, hollers loudly for his mama. Baby llama stomps and pouts. Baby llama jumps and shouts. Llama, red pajama, in the dark without his mama. I already went too far. I'm on page 20. We're killing this beat. Man, yeah, walking down the street.
They cannot see me till I show my face and pop out with a milli. If you fit it cold or a little bit chilly, then know that I'm there. I'm within your vicinity. Never had thought, but I knew she was feeling. Spent 50K by my money in history, just like a mystery. Scooby the questioning who I am, saying I'm on T. Do what I want when I want, I'm a Looney Tune. I messed up,
keep it going, that was so sick.
And everybody know I'm that kid. Hold up, I be tripping on this beat. Okay. So that was tough.
That was sick.
Oh my
gosh,
WJ Willikers.
Yeah, let's go.
That was nice.
That was fun.
Give it up for Jay Willikers if you're watching on the other side of the screen. Oh my goodness.
The crowd goes wild.
Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. You should be an artist. You should totally be an artist. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm past Matt.
Who are your favorite artists and musical inspirations?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm gonna stick with rap at first. We're gonna go with Lil Wayne. 21 Savage is my guy today, but Lil Wayne for sure. I love his mixtapes, the Carter 2, Carter 3, Dedication, all that stuff is just so good. I like rock music too. The first metal album I listened to was Metallica, the Black Album, Enter Sandman and all that, The Unforgiven. My dad put me onto that in 6th grade, so that led me into Korn and System of a Down, Disturbed, stuff like that. So my music is mostly rock and rap. And then if you can mix those two together, oh my gosh. Game over, right?
Yeah, I've actually heard a little bit of that mix, that rock guitar with those hard vocals and 808s. Oh my gosh, it's so just good. Have you seen Ratatouille, where Remy mixes the strawberry and the cheese and it makes a whole new flavor? That's exactly what it was like for me. Oh my gosh, it was the best.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I like Tyler the Creator, Kanye.
Kanye, there we go.
Yeah, I could get into some Kanye, just a little bit.
Old Kanye, new Kanye.
Old Kanye.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What role does music play in your everyday life? How does it affect you?
Music is everything. For me, music is absolutely everything. I listen to music all the time. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning, got the shower going by 5:15, got music playing in the Bluetooth. Definitely car rides, got the music going. It's always there. Music makes us feel a type of way, right?
Yeah. Right. Music is mood. It's like you said, it's everything.
Yeah. So I just let the shuffle gods handle it. Hit the shuffle and whatever comes on. If I don't like it, I skip it.
Word.
So I need to get better about downloading songs. I should probably just download the ones that I know I'm going to listen to. There's a good policy out there, bangers only, but.
Right. Yeah, actually, my piano teacher said music is so much involved with everything that music therapists cured people that couldn't talk.
Oh my gosh!
It's crazy. He was talking about some lady that she couldn't talk. Something happened to her vocals, or her brain, she couldn't talk, right? And then they brought in a music therapist, and the music therapist said, instead of saying it, sing it. And she sung it, and she just talked after that. And I was like, really?
Whoa.
Dang. And he said, look up the YouTube video, or I looked it up, and I was like, dang.
It's motivating in a way. Music is a lot for a lot of people, right? It's a good way to feel ourselves, our emotions.
Right.
It's a good way to vent. It's a good way to to let out some steam, if you will. So like that metal piece makes me want to run through a wall, you know, like if I'm feeling a type of way, I'm just like, doing the headbanging or whatever. And then there's a lot of rap songs that make me do the same thing, but you know, it's a good outlet, if you will.
Right.
Good escape.
I totally agree. Music will carry you. But what music did you like when you were like when you were in high school? Like what type of music did you like?
Yeah, same thing, rock and rap. But it was a lot older stuff so like Young Jeezy was popular when I was in high school. Shout out to Thug Motivation 101. Excellent album. Wayne, of course, was popular. But like going back to rock, it was like Linkin Park, you know, with Chester and all that. Linkin Park was awesome. I loved them. Korn, I've mentioned them. Disturbed. It's the same old stuff. I mean, that's what I've been listening to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for being here today.
Of course. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for watching Getting Silly with Jay Willy at the night at the round table. Oh my goodness.
Love that.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you having me. Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Shout out Music Tech. Let's go.
Shout out Music Tech.
Yeah.
Peace out.